Welcome to Blockbuster Tales, where movies come to life through epic breakdowns. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your weekly dose of cinematic deep dives. Let's dive into the story. Wednesday returns to Nevermore Academy after a short break, only to find it surrounded by strange new energy. The town of Jericho feels tense, and Nevermore itself is now under strict surveillance due to past supernatural events. While Enid and Xavier welcome her back, Wednesday immediately senses that something isn't right. She begins documenting her suspicions again, determined to uncover the dark secrets lurking in the shadows. A new headmistress, Dr. Lysandra Bloom, arrives at Nevermore. Her strict and mysterious presence unsettles both students and faculty. Wednesday watches her closely, convinced that Dr. Bloom is hiding something. Meanwhile, a series of cryptic symbols start appearing on walls around the academy. Wednesday investigates their meaning, drawing connections to old occult rituals that predate Nevermore itself. Strange behavior spreads across the student body, with some students falling into deep trances and experiencing vivid visions. Wednesday grows concerned when even Enid begins having terrifying dreams about a black serpent. She suspects these are more than hallucinations. They may be premonitions. Wednesday sneaks into the restricted archives and finds references to an ancient cult that once used such symbols to awaken a slumbering dark entity. Xavier starts painting eerie scenes he can't remember creating. Each one depicts destruction at Nevermore, and in each painting, Wednesday is at the center, haunted by these images. He isolates himself. Bianca tries to console him, but even she admits to feeling a strange pull in the air. Wednesday starts to piece together that the cult might be reawakening through the students themselves. During an off-campus trip, Ajax goes missing near a cave system rumored to be cursed. A rescue search finds no trace, only Ajax's stone statue, surrounded by symbols. Wednesday links it to the same ancient cult, the Serpent of Eclipse. She believes the group is attempting to reincarnate their godlike leader by possessing students' bodies. The cave becomes a central piece in the mystery. Tyler, recently released from psychiatric care, reappears in Jericho. While Wednesday is wary, she notices he seems genuinely changed and seeks redemption. But cryptic attacks continue, and she wonders if Tyler might still be under the Hyde curse. Sheriff Galpin warns her to keep her distance, but Tyler insists. He wants to help find whoever is behind the new chaos. Wednesday breaks into Dr. Bloom's office and finds ancient scrolls written in a dead language. With Eugene's help, she deciphers part of it, revealing that the serpent cult requires a vessel born during a lunar eclipse, matching Wednesday's birth date. This makes her a potential key in the cult's return. She tries to keep this secret, but realizes others may already know. An anonymous student calling themselves the Whisperer begins leaving notes for Wednesday, warning her not to trust anyone. These notes guide her to hidden passages beneath the school, where she finds old ceremonial relics. The place seems recently disturbed, suggesting that cult meetings have already begun. Wednesday sets a trap, hoping to catch one of the cult members in action. The trap works. Wednesday corners a student named Rowan, who was presumed dead in Season 1. He confesses he was saved and recruited by the cult, believing they would protect outcasts forever. Before he can reveal more, he's abducted by a masked figure. Wednesday chases them into the woods, but they vanish without a trace. She finds Rowan's notebook filled with twisted prophecies. The book shows a detailed vision of Nevermore burning and Wednesday transforming into a shadowy creature. Fearing she may become the vessel, Wednesday begins researching ways to sever the prophecy's grip. She turns to her ancestor Goody Addams' spirit for guidance, but this time Goody warns her to abandon the path entirely, or risk losing her soul. Goody reveals that the cult tried to use her centuries ago, but she stopped them by trapping their leader's soul inside an obsidian mirror. That mirror now rests in Jericho's museum. Wednesday and Eugene break in to find it, only to discover it's missing. Dr. Bloom soon announces the museum was vandalized and blames Nevermore students. The school starts enforcing curfews and magical restrictions. Wednesday begins losing allies who grow tired of her obsession. Even Enid distances herself, worried that the prophecy is turning Wednesday cold and ruthless. Hurt, but undeterred, Wednesday dives deeper into the history of the cult. She finds old diary pages from Morticia revealing that her mother once faced the same threat. Morticia had sealed away a fragment of the cult's power beneath the Nightshade library, but it is now weakening. Bianca helps Wednesday decode the protective wards, and they discover that someone has already broken them. Xavier's latest paintings now show Bianca covered in black vines, suggesting she might be next in the cult's possession plan. Enid is attacked during a full moon and nearly dies, but her werewolf instincts save her. This confirms to Wednesday that the cult is targeting key supernatural students. She finally confronts Dr. Bloom publicly, demanding answers. Surprisingly, Bloom admits to being a former Nightshade, and her mission is to stop the Serpent cult, even if it means sacrificing a few students. Wednesday refuses to accept this logic and declares she find another way. She regains her allies' trust, and together they plan to infiltrate a secret cult gathering scheduled during the upcoming eclipse. As they prepare, Tyler joins the mission, bringing detailed maps of the caves and warning them of deadly traps. The group enters the caves and discovers a massive underground cathedral. Inside, dozens of masked figures chant around a growing pool of black liquid. Rowan is at the center, possessed and floating above it. The cult intends to merge him with the god Serpent, using the mirror as a gateway. Xavier's visions begin coming true. Wednesday steps forward and offers herself instead, tricking the cult into thinking she will accept her fate. Just before the ritual completes, Eugene triggers an explosion that collapses part of the ceiling, breaking the circle. Chaos erupts. Enid transforms and fights off possessed cult members, while Bianca and Xavier try to destroy the mirror. Tyler, tempted by the hide inside him, nearly gives in, but instead smashes the altar, weakening the cult's power. Rowan snaps out of his possession, begging Wednesday to save him. She uses Goody's ancestral pendant to trap the cult's energy into a crystal, sealing it once again. But the cost is high. Xavier is badly injured. Back at Nevermore, things return to a fragile peace. Dr. Bloom resigns, leaving Wednesday a cryptic letter hinting that darker forces may still linger. The pendant holding the cult's power is hidden within the Nightshade library again, under stronger protection. Enid and Wednesday patch things up. Though Wednesday warns that peace never lasts long, Tyler vanishes once again, leaving a note thanking Wednesday for believing in him. She's not sure whether to trust it. Meanwhile, Xavier recovers and gives Wednesday his final painting, this one showing her smiling with her friends. It's the first hopeful image he's ever drawn of her. As Wednesday writes her latest journal entry, she receives a black envelope marked with the serpent sigil. Inside is a feather from a creature no one has seen before. She looks out the window to see storm clouds gathering, with the shadow of a winged figure in the sky. A new threat is coming, and Wednesday Addams is ready. But as she walks through the halls of Nevermore, every mirror she passes flickers, and for a split second, her reflection smirks back at her with glowing serpent eyes. The cult may be gone, but something far worse might already be inside her. The story ends with Wednesday whispering, "Let them come. I'm already waiting."